Okay, so we're going to begin marching on the spot. Let's start. Here we are. And march. All right, so as ever, work to your own rhythm. I should actually say hello and welcome. So welcome to week 3 of the lockdown classes for body conditioning. If you're watching this back on YouTube, hello and welcome. All right, so here we are marching. Feet are about hip distance apart or a little narrower wherever you would normally march them to. Start to pump your arms. Keep a little bend at the elbow, swinging them by your sides. So we're working through our warm-up to get us warm and ready for the workout to come. From your march, step it wide and then narrow, wide and narrow. Now, without changing anything, just observe which your lead leg is. So at the moment, I'm stepping wide with my left one first. Wide and in, and wide and in. One more, and then come back to the march in the middle. Perfect. Now we're going to take it to the opposite leg. So for me, it's going to be right leg stepping out wide first. So wide, narrow, wide and narrow. Good. Still pumping your arms by your sides, keeping the chest up. Draw the belly button in and up, so we're standing firm and upright. Now you have the option to stick with this march wide and narrow, or hop wide, walk it in, hop it wide, walk it in. So it's not a big hop, just a little skip to the side and wide. Another one is out, out, walk it in, out, out, walk it in. So you've got some options to play with. Or you can hop both ways, there we go, there's another option for you. All right, take a couple more, whichever option you've chosen. Perfect. All right, march on the spot. Let's roll out the shoulders. Backwards a couple of times, and forwards. So bend the elbows, move the elbows with you too. Come back to your march. Perfect. Now we're going to do a step and tap. So we're taking it wider, about 1 meter or so between each side. Arms can move with the legs, or stay still, whatever works for you. Take it a little wider if you can, so a bigger step, starting to activate the inner thighs and scoop through the middle. So you bend, come up, bend, come up. There we go, lovely. So keeping it wide and keeping it low. Perfect, couple more here. Come a little lower. That's it, more knee bend now. So we're almost working into a squat, sinking the hips right back. Excellent, well done. Speaking of squats, walk yourself up. Bring your feet underneath your hips and sit. Come up, sit, come up. Let's give the legs a nice little wake up. All right, when you get to the top of your standing section, squeeze. So think about lowering your tailbone to the ground. Engage the glutes, stand up tall. Maybe you're shifting the pelvis forward a little. Excellent, well done. Couple more here. Come down a little deeper if you're ready to. And then stand upright. So I'm facing the front again. We're going to knee bend, or at least knee tap, left and right. To the side, to the side. While the legs are straight, keep just a little bit of softness in the knees, so that the knees aren't completely rigid. Awesome, 2 more each side. Left and right and left. Fantastic, now we're going to twist. So make a little fist with the hands, elbows bent, rotate left to right. Aim for the hips to face the front, so there's limited movement in the hip joint, shoulders all through the back, head and neck rotating. Good, well done. We're going to take a couple more each side, and then we're going to bring the fingertips to the temples and tilt up, tilt and up. Waking up the core. Good, fantastic. We've got just under 1 minute to go now. Let's take 2 more each side. And we're going to come back to our march to finish on the spot. Let's march. Be a little bit more active with the arms now. Swinging them a little bit further forwards and backwards. 30 seconds to go. Pick it up to a gentle jog on the spot. Lifting the knees up ahead of you. That's it, nice, good. With 25 seconds to go, see if you can lift the knees just a little higher. Starting to get the heart rate up just that bit further. Less than 20 seconds to go. Good, well done. Start to bring it back down to a jog on the spot. Start to bring it back down to a march. And then a walk. Well done. Grab a sip of water if you need. Shake it off. We're going to begin our first exercise in 10 seconds time. Working with the right leg first, we're going to curtsy lunge and then bring the right knee high and wide. Curtsy lunge, high and wide. Ready? Let's go. Curtsy, lift, watch your balance. Curtsy and lift. So if you can, have the elbows about shoulder height. Bend both knees as you curtsy. Lift that one knee high as you come up. Good. Curtsy, upright. Excellent. So the left leg isn't going anywhere for now. Left leg lifts or left leg stays in position. Right knee steps behind and lifts up. Good, well done. We're going to come into a curtsy lunge with the right leg next. 10 seconds to go. We'll take a super quick changeover between the exercises. We've nicely loaded this glute. 3, 2, 1, shake it off. Well done. If you need a little bit of movement, pad it out, you can do that. So this time it's your left leg. Curtsy lunge, high knee on the left. Here we go, 45 seconds of work. Curtsy and lift. Curtsy, lift. There we go, good. So both knees bend as you curtsy, and then as you come upright, left knee lifts up high, elbows in line with your shoulders. Good. Coming up to halfway. Nice little bit of a loading for the legs. We're going to be sticking with the leg work, alternating squat and then lunge. Squat, lunge for our next exercise. Nearly done with this. 10 seconds to go. This is good. Last few. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so from the side, one squat, one lunge. One squat, other leg lunge. Ready, set, let's go. So single squat, step back for your lunge. Single squat, swap the legs around. Keep the chest up so your shoulders are just moving up and down rather than leaning forward over your front leg if you can. Good, nice. Perfect. Coming up to halfway. Keep looking ahead of you. Relax the shoulders. Lift the chest. 20 seconds to go. Excellent. Pick a squat depth, which gives you a bit of a challenge. Sinking your hips back. Weight into your heels. 10 seconds to go. We lie on our mat next. 5, 4, 3, 2, and onto your back. You're going to bend your knees. Bring your heels close to your hips. Take a breath in. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. And then as you side bend, tap your heels right and left. So you'll feel your upper back sweep along the ground. Head, neck, and shoulders stay lifted as you reach to your heels. Squeezing the muscles in the waist to bend you. Bringing the side of the ribs to the side of your hips. Good, halfway. If you need a rest, pop the head, neck, and shoulders down for a moment. Take a breath, come back up, and reach again. Left to right, and right to left. Good, well done. Seem to have lost the music. Nearly there, 5 seconds to go. Reach, reach, 3, 2, and 1. Hands behind the knees. Bring yourself into a plank position. We've got mountain climbers, and you can pick the speed for this one. So you're going to straighten your legs, one at a time, bring the knee towards the wrists, and swap. So faster, looks like this. Slower, pull up, swap, pull up, and swap. Well done, keep going. I'm going to see if I can figure out what's going on with this music. We've got just over 30 seconds to go. Just didn't like that song, that was all. There we go. All right, 25 seconds. That means we're coming up to halfway. Mountain climbers are great for core work. Well, doesn't like that song either. Core work, leg work, shoulder work. 15 seconds to go. Let's skip completely away. How are we doing here? Good, nicely done. Last few seconds to go. Keep those knees pulling up between the wrists. Excellent. All right, now we're going to stand up for jump jacks next. It doesn't like this playlist at all. That's really frustrating. Okay, jump jacks. So, 2 arms, 2 legs, or if you need to, single arm, single legs, left and right. Here we go, 45 seconds of these. Come on, let's move. So I'm going single leg for now, just while I try and figure out the music. Seems to be freezing at about 10 seconds on each one. Aha, this one is playing. All right, let's see if it behaves. So jump jacks, step and tap. You're over halfway. 15 seconds to go. That will be the end of this block. And we'll take an extra breather. Time to have a drink. Keep going, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Shake it off, keep moving. Grab your towel, grab whatever water you have. Shift around. And now we go for our second block of these same exercises, but maybe some options to make them a bit more challenging. All right, when you're ready, we're going to come standing again. We've got our curtsy lunge with the right leg, and then a high knee with the right leg as well. See if you can get that knee a little higher, and the squat a little, the lunge a little deeper. We got 5 seconds, so find your position. Left leg is rooted on the ground, right leg, curtsy, let's go. Curtsy lunge, nice high knee. Curtsy lunge, nice high knee. So lunge deep, knee high. Try and watch for the elbows snaking down towards the knee. Keep the hands nice and high. Good, lovely. Lunge high knee, keep working. Right leg doing the movement, but left leg, especially the glute, is getting nicely fired up. Well done. We're also working out hip flexors here on the right leg as the knee lifts. Hip flexor muscles really active in picking the knee up. 5 seconds to go. We'll take a quick shake out and then work the left side. Here we go. Shake it off. Power out wherever the muscles are a little stiff. Find your balance over your right leg. Get ready to move the left. Hands in a similar position. Deep lunge if you can, and then a lovely high knee. Curtsy lunge, high knee. Good. Check that your hips, as best as possible, are facing forward, so you don't end up twisting for your curtsy lunge. 30 seconds to go. Yes, nice. Next exercise is our single squat, alternating with our lunges. One on the left, come back to your squat, and then one on the right. 15 seconds to go here. Let's finish these ones. Pick that knee up a little higher, even though you're getting tired. You can do it. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, shake it off. So single squat, one through the middle, and then alternating your lunges. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squat, lunge, squat, and lunge. Now as I face you, see that my feet remain hip distance apart at all times. They're not, if I exaggerate, coming behind. We've just done that exercise, so keep it wider for balance. Awesome. Sit the hips back a little deeper in your squat if it's comfortable, and then come up right in the middle to get nice range through the legs. Deep squat, stand up in the middle. 15 seconds to go. We're onto our mats to lie down next, to tap our heels. Getting ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lie onto your back. All right, so the knees are bent. Heels within reach. Take a breath in. Lift head, neck, and shoulders. And heel tap. Left to right. Tilting side to side. Use the muscles in your waist to bend your body. Good. 30 seconds to go. Mountain climbers next. Remember, you choose your pace. Keep going if you can. Rest if you need to, you're halfway. 20 seconds from now. Reach, reach. 15 to go. 2 more exercises left in this block. Then we take another 30 seconds recovery. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands behind the knees. Bring yourself up to your plank position. So you've got straight arms, shoulders over wrists, straight legs, and then you're going to bring the knees up towards your wrists, either slow and steady or faster, picking up speed and increasing the heart rate. But if you can, keep your shins low to the ground so you don't end up with the hips coming up high and the knees lifting like this. Keep them low. Coming up to halfway. That's it, excellent. Less than 20 seconds now. Drawing the knees towards the wrist. Pull, pull, pull. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up to standing. Shake off the arms real quick. So if you can, jump jack. If you need to, single arm, single leg. 2, 1, let's go. 45 seconds before our next rest. If you're doing your jump jacks, land with a soft knee on the toes and ball of the foot. Lightly drop the heel before you spring off again. Good. Chest up so you can breathe. Halfway. Keep it up, keep it up. You're getting closer. Your recovery is coming. Just over 10 seconds now. Really close. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Shake it up. Keep moving if you can. Walk it out. Breathe and drink. So block number 2. 6 new exercises. 45 seconds each. Little recovery in between. Okay. Exercise, excuse me, number 1. We're going to walk this one. Come low into a squat. So sit back, walk forward. 4, 3, 2, 1, stand. Walk back. 4, 3, 2, 1, stand. Let's go. So keep the feet wider than hip distance and keep the knees bent. See if you can keep your shoulders as best you can over the center part of the body so you're not leaning forwards. Stay up. Squeeze the glutes as you come upright. Walk it back. Watch your balance. Good, lovely. Squeeze. Down we go. We're over halfway. Walk it, walk it, walk it. Squeeze. So we keep the knees bent as we walk. Stand up tall, glutes engage. 5 seconds left. Let's get one more walk forwards or backwards, wherever you are. Excellent. Shake it off, well done. So, exercise number 2. You're going to squeeze all of the inner leg together and take a little hop to the side, but the hips are moving. So notice, I'm barely coming off the ground. It's really small, but the whole of the inner thigh, knees, calves, and ankles are squeezing together. As an option, step, sit, step, sit. So pop the hips to the side and to the other side. So you're still changing direction. 45 degrees, 45 degrees. Or that little hop, left to right. Using the hands to help guide you through. Good, 10 seconds to go. We've got a plank hold for our next exercise. Not moving anywhere, just holding. Straight arms or forearms, your choice. Come to your mat for forearms, parallel, or you can make a triangle. Legs straight if you can. Bend the knees to the mat if you need to. Here we go. Forearm or straight arm plank. Push the ground away. Lengthen the back of the neck. Draw the tailbone down towards your heels. Push onto your toes and breathe. 30 seconds to go. If you need to rest, knees down and then come back up when you're ready. You're halfway. Keep pushing the elbows into your mat. Keep the back of the neck long. Keep drawing the tailbone towards your heels. Keep pushing onto the toes. Just over 10 seconds to go. You're doing really well. Don't forget to breathe. So close. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Up we come. Fantastic. All right, so we're going to lie on our back. We're going to do some flutter kicks. Have your hold of your back perfectly flat on the ground. Hands underneath your hips, straight legs, and kick. So here's some options. The higher up you are, the slightly easier it is for your abdominal muscles. The lower you go, the more the abdominal muscles have to work. But check that your lower back is firm against the ground. If you start to lower the legs to the point where the back peels off the mat, it's no good. Flatten the back, draw the belly button in, tilt your hips up as you kick. Good. Straight legs. So bend from the hips, not the knees. Legs are straight. Use the weight of your legs. Just over 5 seconds to go. Lower back squeezes onto the ground. You're getting closer. Well done. Nearly there. And roll yourself up. Perfect. A little bit more work in plank. We start with a straight arm. Walk it to your forearms. Push back to straight arms. Here we go. Have your feet a little wider. Lower down gently. And then push the ground away. Opposite hand leads. Lower down gently. And push the ground away. You can do this on your knees as well. Keep the hips fairly low if you can. And the knees away from your hips. Because if you come here, this might be a little too easy. So knees away, as if your legs were straight and you've just dropped them. You're over halfway. Push the ground, come up. Lower down gently. Push the ground, come up. And lower down gently. Don't forget to change your lead hand. Work in balance with the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, excellent. So our last exercise, we're going to stand up and march. And as you march, bring your arms forward, make a fist. You're going to rise them up, bring them together, send them wide, bring them together. Up, forward, wide, and forward. Your pace, so you can pick up speed if you need to. Imagine the back of the body is squeezing as you take your arms wide. So between the shoulder blades, pinch them together. Then shoulders squeezing as you take your knuckles overhead. Halfway. Right, let's go back to the legs. March them. Excellent. Knees a little higher. Hands in line with the shoulders. Long arms. Control your movement. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. Good stuff. 30 seconds recovery. Well done. So a little bit more core work in round number 2. Breathe, drink, keep moving. And turn the extra light on. Let's see, it's a little dark. All right. Let's get ready for our second round. So we start with that lovely low walk forwards, stand up, and walk back. We've got 10 seconds to go. As an added option, keep your walk low. When you get to the end, add a hop. Walk it low, and add a hop. Let's go. Knees wider than the hips. Feet wider than the hips. Keep it low, walk, stand, and walk again. Good, lovely. Hop. So if you're not doing the hop, remember this is your time to squeeze, then come low again. Stay really low, hop or stand tall, and then stay really low as you walk. 15 seconds to go. Last couple of rounds, forwards and backwards. Getting closer. 5 seconds, let's get one more in. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Zip up the whole of the inner leg. We're going to do our little ski hops, side to side or step. Face the diagonal, step, face the diagonal. Here we go. Hop if you can, step if you need to. So you keep softness in your knees. Swish the hips. Use the muscles in the waist for your rotation. Lovely. 30 seconds to go. See if you can keep your ankles together, glued in nice and tight. Treat it like a narrow squat. Good, awesome. Plank hold next. So we're not going anywhere, we're just holding the plank for 45 seconds. Straight legs if you can. Bend the knees if you need to. 5 seconds to go. Let's get these last few in. Left and right. Nice, to your mat. Straight arms or forearms. Plank hold. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Same thing. Drive the ground away. Extend the back of your neck. Push high onto the balls of the feet. Hips drawing down towards your heels. Lower ribs wrap in. Excellent. 30 seconds to go. If you need that rest, the knees come down briefly, or come back up, or also you can push back, take a little shoulder stretch, and then come back. 20 seconds to go. Don't forget to breathe. Rolling onto our backs for flutter kicks next. 10 seconds to go. Hold a little stronger, squeeze a little tighter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, lie down. Bring your hands underneath your hips. Lay on your back. Extend your legs to the ceiling. Scoop your hands into position, legs straight and flutter. Remember, the lower you go, the more intense it becomes. But keep the lower back anchored down. Another option for you is to go wider or longer and slower, or faster and smaller. Your choice. Halfway. 20 seconds from now. This is good. Keep it up, you've got this. Long straight legs. Don't bend your knees. Keep them lengthened. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to your plank. Roll it over. So straight arms to forearms and walk it back up. On the knees if you need to. 3, 2, and 1. If you're having your legs straight, have your feet a little wider than your hips to help keep the hips stable. Because what we don't want to do is rock like this side to side. We want to keep the core super strong as you push, lift, change arms, and swap. Coming up to halfway. Steady, stable hips, firm body. Drop the knees if you need. Keep pushing if you can. 15 seconds to go. You've got this. We can get a couple more in for sure. Let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Stand yourself up. Give the arms a little shake. Roll out the shoulders. Start to march. Knuckles forward, straight arms. Upright, wide. Upright, wide. Good, well done. My mat ruffles up underneath me when I do this one. Okay, so we control the movement. We're not just flinging the arms. Yes, we'll take a little chest stretch. Hands may come behind the shoulders if that's naturally available, but you're not flinging it. We've got the control. Same thing, up and overhead, maybe a little behind the shoulders if the range is there, but don't force it. Aim to hit each position, wide, in front, and overhead. And then let's not forget about the legs. March them here, pick the knees up, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. Move, breathe, drink, towel down. Third round coming up. 6 new exercises, 45 seconds each. 10 seconds recovery, and 2 rounds. So keep pacing if you can. We're going to start the next one lying on our tummies. With the knees wide, squeezing the heels together to activate our glutes. Let's lie down. Make a pillow for your head. Relax the whole of the upper body. Knees wide, squeeze your heels together, point the feet towards the ceiling and then pulse up. It's really tiny. Dig your hip bones into the ground as your knees lift. So from your hips all the way up to your head, stay still. Thighs, knees, lower leg and feet hover up towards the ceiling. And then you'll be using your glutes. Yeah. You might feel a little bit in the lower back. So if you need to stretch out, we can take that. But try and avoid any movement from the rest of the body to keep the lower back firm, flat and happy. 10 seconds to go. Pulse up, pulse up. Good, well done. We're going to stand at the end of our mat next. 3, 2, 1. Send it back. You can take a quick stretch here if you need to. Otherwise, come to stand. Feet on the edges of the mat. You're going to squat down deep. Wide knees, low hips. Place your hands down. Walk out. Hold a plank. Walk it back. Wide knees, low hips. stand, down, walk out, hold, push back, stand. Well done, let's go, 30 seconds left. My plant's tickling my bum as I brush it every time I stand and sit. Cheers, son. 20 seconds to go. It's time to pick up speed. Let's go a little quicker if you can. Fast walk out, fast walk back. Stand, squeeze, go. 10 seconds. We're standing up for our next exercise. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Turn your toes out. Feet wider than the hips. We're going to air punch, letting the shoulders rotate as the hips stay still. Sit it down and punch. Move the shoulders. Go, go, go. That's it. Try and keep the fist in line with the chin when you bring it back to you, so you don't end up getting lazy and dropping them down. Punch here. Go, go, go. Keep going, keep going. Ay, ay, ay. Music's dropped off again. Punch, punch, punch. Coming up to halfway. Getting closer, getting closer. 15 seconds left. Punch, punch, punch. Good, nice. Closer, closer, closer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Shake it off, shake it off. All right, right leg. Step it forwards. Left leg, step it back. We're going to pulse lunge on the spot. So let's bend the knees. Pulse. Good. Stay here. Shoulders forward, hips forward. Right knee travels in line with your toe. About a 90-degree bend for both knees if you can manage it. When you need a breather, stand up, straighten the legs, take a little pause, come back and rejoin. You're halfway. Hands can be by your sides, on your hips, here in front of the chest, wherever it feels good. 15 seconds to go. You've got it, you've got it. Woo. Nice. So close. 5, 4, 3, 2, to your mat for crunches. Lie it down. We give the legs a little break and then we'll come back to the left side. So fingertips to your temples, knees bent. You're going to curl up, look between your knees and release down. Curl up and back. If you can, try and keep your head off the mat. And avoid looping your hands behind your neck because you've got the temptation of lifting your head with your hands. Your neck needs to be strong. So let's use the weight of the head as part of this exercise. Elbows wide, fingertips lightly on the side of the face. 15 seconds to go. Come on, squeeze, and lower. Nearly there, nearly there. Let's do these last few. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands behind the knees. Come back up to standing. Last exercise for now. Left leg forward, right leg back. We're going to sink down and lunge and pulse on the spot. Hands again wherever feels good for you. So looking again, 90-degree bend for both knees if you can manage it. Left knee is following your foot, which is facing forward, hopefully. Shoulders in line with the hip. And we're moving the hips and shoulders up and down by straightening and bending the knees. Remember, if you need that pause, come up all the way, straighten the legs, squeeze, come back down. Go again. 15 seconds to go. This is nice. A little bit more leg work. 10 seconds now. Good. Stay low. Look for that bend in the legs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Shake it off. 30 seconds recovery. Keep moving as best you can. Get the drinks into your system. Wipe the face. All right. Third and final round of our exercises. Let's move that out of the way so I can get the plant in my butt again. Okay. Reverse parachute is our first exercise to start with, where we lie on our tummies with the knees wide, connecting the heels, bending the knees and pulsing them up to the ceiling. Let's get ready. Okay, knees on the edges of your mat. Relax your body, feet together and kick. Up and up. So dig the hip bones into the ground. Relax the torso, the arms, the shoulders, the head, the neck. Let the legs work. Feel the fire in your glutes as they work to lift your legs. 25 seconds to go. We've got this. Kick up, kick up. Keep squeezing, keep pushing. 15 seconds now. A little higher if you can, maybe. Uh-oh. That adds a whole new level. 10 seconds. Lift, squeeze, lift, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back. Round the back. Bring yourself up to standing to the edge of your mat. Feet wide. So we sit down deep, walk out to a plank, and walk back. Here we go. Sit, hands down. Walk, hold, push back, stand. And again, down. Walk out, squeeze, walk back, lift. Excellent, good. Nice. So you see how once you're down, hips and shoulders are roughly in line all the way through to your plank, knees bent, back to your squat. 20 seconds, pick up speed if you can. This is good, this is good. 10 seconds left. We got our air punches next. Let's get one more in at least. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hop yourself up to standing. So, feet wider than hips. Turn the toes down. Bring the fists up towards your chin. Sink it down. Stay low and pulse. Punching those shoulders, move them left to right. Good, excellent. So as you get tired, you will start to subtly creep out of your squat depth. So let's come back down. 30 seconds to go. This is good. Rotate your shoulders. Take each punch a little further than the last. This is good. 20 seconds. Where's your height for your squat? Bring it low. Yep, that right there. 10 seconds left. Bring it lower if you can. Uh-oh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. All right, here we go. We've got our lunges again. So right leg forward, left leg back. Square your hips, square your shoulders. Bring it down and pulse. 45 seconds. Just a little movement, just dipping the back knee, softening and bending the front. Good, nice. 30 seconds to go. Squeeze front to back. Right knee tracking straight over your toes. Shoulders and hips facing the front. 20 seconds left. If you need that break, stand up, squeeze. Come back to it as soon as you're ready. Perfect. We got just 2 more exercises to go. 1 round of crunches and 1 round of lunges for the left leg. 3, 2, 1. Onto your mat. Nearly tumbled over. All right, bend the knees. Fingertips to temples. Take a breath. Lift head, neck and shoulders. And crunch. 45 seconds. Up. Squeeze. So now we're imagining that the front of the ribs are squeezing to the front of the hips. You may notice a little pelvic tilt as you crunch to draw the hips closer to your ribs. Good, coming up to halfway. Crunch. Keep crunching. Elbows wide if you can. Light fingertips to the side of the face. This is good. Just over 10 seconds now. Rest the head when you need to. Keep going if you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands behind the knees. Come back up to standing. Last exercise. Step forward with the left. Back with the right. Feet hip distance apart. Come into your lunge and pulse. This is the last bit that we're going to do. Let's make it count. So we're looking back knee, dropping down. Front knee, softening and shifting forward. Up high on your back heel. Shoulders in line with the hips. Squeeze tight. 25 seconds to go. Relax the shoulders. Look straight ahead. Draw the belly button in. And keep lunging, keep pulsing. Just over 10 seconds to go now. We've got this. Woo! So good, so good. Keep it up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Shake it off. Pat out the legs if they're feeling it. I know mine are. All right. Let's march. Nothing fancy. Nothing too wild. Just gently moving the arms by your sides as you find a comfortable speed for you to march at. All right, both arms together, shoulder roll forward. And then front, butterfly, I was going to say front stroke, butterfly. Both arms forward. Shoulder roll back, elbows bent. And backwards butterfly. Is that a thing? All right, shake them off, march. We're gonna come down to sit. So make your way over to your mat. Gently sit yourself down. All right, take your left leg straight, your right knee bends, bring the foot to the inside of your thigh. Sit up tall, we'll take a lean forward towards our left toes. Keep the back long and flat if you can. Hamstring stretch for the left side as you lean yourself gently ahead. Good. Taking a couple of deep breaths to encourage your heart rate to slow and settle. Sit yourself up. Change sides. Right leg straight. Bring your left foot to your inner thigh. Tilt and lean forwards over your right leg. Toes are lifted up towards the ceiling. Keeping the back flat if you can. Nice and long, hinging from the hips. Hamstring stretch on the right. Gently lowering down. Good, well done. All right, so you're going to bring yourself up. You're going to lie on your back now. As you find that position, bring your right ankle over your left knee. Send the right knee wide. Reach forward towards your left thigh and pull it towards you. Glute stretch for the right side. You can lightly push the knee away from you with your right elbow as well if that feels good, but you're bringing your right ankle closer to you. Lovely, change sides for me. So left ankle across the right knee, reach to the right thigh. Pull it towards you, send your left knee away. Left ankle closer. Lovely stuff. Release, roll onto your front. So just a quick 180 turn here. Keep the body relaxed. You're going to bring the right heel up towards your hips. Squeeze it in nice and tight, knees together as you pull your right leg towards you for a quadricep stretch. If you need a little bit more, you can rest your forehead down, pull the knee a little tighter so the knee starts to lift up off the mat, but keep it close to your left one. So you're squeezing the heel a little tighter towards you. Good, release it down gently, let go of the foot, swap the legs around. So start by grabbing the foot, bringing the heel up towards you, finding a position that feels good. And then if you need more, start to lift the knee up as you bring the heel even tighter to your hips. Deepening the stretch, but both knees stay close together. Good, a few more seconds here. Gently release the knee, release the foot, hands under your shoulders. Push back into a little ball. Send your arms ahead of you, hips back. Then tuck your toes. Start to straighten your legs. Walk your feet towards your hands. Roll yourself up to a standing position. Loop the shoulders back when you come up. Knuckles behind your hips, long straight arms. Lift the chest. Stretching the front of your body as you draw your arms back and behind you. You can extend them if that feels good, or just lower them down behind the hips. And then we're going to take a big reach forward, wide elbows, tuck your tailbone here, send your shoulder blades behind you, and your head gently drops down towards your chest. Good, nice. Shake this up. Step your right leg behind your left, hand on the hip, and the right arm up and over for a side stretch. Excellent. Change sides, last one. left foot behind the right. Up and over with the left hand, side stretch.
Activity completed.
Well done. All right, find a nice wide stance. Take a breath out, sweep your fingertips down. Breathe in, reach up. And another one, breathe out, reach down. Breathe in, reach up. Bring your hands together, give yourself a round of applause. So this time next week, we'll be back in the studio, real life classes, which will be great. If you're watching this back on YouTube, then yeah. It is the, where are we at now? The 20, I didn't even know the date. What is it? 26th, 27th of November. Right, I hope you have had a great workout. Keep drinking. Make sure you come back to any stretches that you need to where the muscles feel stiff and tight. There's been a fair bit of leg work, a fair bit of core work, but upper body too. So hopefully you've had a really nice rounded workout with our exercises.